Ariadne Chrysalis has spent the last 6 years serving as the Luna of the Winter Mist Pack, and the fated mate of Alpha Ulrich de Mont. From the day they were bonded, she devoted herself completely to him, believing that loyalty, patience, and love would eventually win his heart. Instead, their marriage became a lonely existence filled with rejection. Despite carrying out every duty expected of a Luna, Ariadne remained an outsider in her own home. Her inability to bear a child became the shadow hanging over her life, and many pack members quietly blamed her for the lack of an heir. One evening, Ulrich calls a gathering of elders, ranked wolves, and pack members. Ariadne assumes it is another routine meeting, but she quickly realizes something is wrong when she sees Thea Woods standing proudly beside him. Before the crowd, Ulrich announces that Thea is pregnant with his child. The room immediately erupts into celebration. While Ariadne struggles to process the humiliation of hearing such news in public, Ulrich delivers an even greater blow. He declares that Thea's unborn baby will be recognized as the official heir to the Winter Mist Pack. The announcement sends shockwaves through the room. Everyone congratulates Thea while ignoring the devastated Luna. Standing only a few feet away, Ariadne feels as though her entire world has collapsed. 6 years of sacrifice suddenly seem meaningless. The role she worked so hard to fulfill is being handed to another woman, and nobody appears to care about her pain. After the meeting, Ariadne confronts Ulrich in private. She demands to know whether their marriage ever meant anything to him. Instead of showing remorse, Ulrich coldly tells her that he never loved her. He admits that their union existed only because they were fated mates, and because the pack required a Luna. According to him, Thea has always been the woman he truly wanted. Every word feels like a knife twisting deeper into Ariadne's heart. The man she has loved for years looks at her with complete indifference. Unable to bear the humiliation, Ariadne leaves the pack house and wanders into the forest. As she struggles with her grief, she encounters a mysterious woman dressed in white. The stranger possesses an ethereal beauty unlike anything Ariadne has ever seen. Her golden eyes seem to hold ancient wisdom, and an overwhelming sense of power surrounds her. The woman studies Ariadne quietly before speaking a single sentence. "You have suffered long enough." Before Ariadne can ask who she is, the woman disappears without a trace. The encounter leaves Ariadne shaken, yet strangely comforted. For the first time in years, she feels as though someone has truly seen her pain. The following day, Thea visits Ariadne under the pretense of making peace. She claims she wants harmony within the pack, and insists that she never intended to hurt anyone. However, every word she speaks sounds more like a victory speech than an apology. She repeatedly mentions her unborn child, and the future she plans to build with Ulrich. Years of suppressed resentment finally boil over. Ariadne accuses Thea of deliberately destroying her marriage and exploiting her inability to have children. Their argument becomes heated, and servants nearby witness the confrontation. By evening, rumors have spread throughout the entire pack. Unfortunately, the story quickly changes as it travels. Instead of seeing Ariadne as a betrayed wife, most pack members view her as a jealous Luna, who cannot accept reality. Thea's reputation grows stronger while Ariadne becomes increasingly isolated. That same night, chaos erupts. Thea suddenly collapses after suffering severe abdominal pain. The pack doctor is summoned immediately, and everyone anxiously waits for news. Hours later, the verdict arrives. Thea has miscarried. The entire pack is thrown into mourning. Ulrich is consumed by rage and grief. An investigation begins almost immediately, and suspicion falls upon Ariadne because of her recent argument with Thea. While Ariadne insists she would never harm an innocent child, no one listens. The situation becomes even worse when warriors discover a rare herb hidden inside her room. According to the pack doctor, the herb contains toxins capable of causing miscarriages. The evidence appears overwhelming. Ariadne is horrified. She has never seen the herb before, and knows someone planted it there. Yet every attempt to defend herself falls on deaf ears. To the pack, the motive seems obvious. A childless Luna, consumed by jealousy, eliminated her rival and the unborn heir. Realizing she is being framed, Ariadne decides there is no future for her within the Winter Mist Pack. Her only remaining ally is her loyal attendant, Sophie. Together they secretly plan to escape before the investigation can be manipulated further. Ariadne hopes that if she can leave, she may uncover the truth and prove her innocence. Their plan never succeeds. Before they can flee, warriors intercept Ariadne and place her under arrest. Her attempt to leave the territory is immediately interpreted as an admission of guilt. Shackled and humiliated, she is thrown into a prison cell to await trial. A few days later, Ulrich visits her. Despite everything, a small part of Ariadne still hopes he will listen to her explanation. Instead, he condemns her without hesitation. He accuses her of murdering his unborn child and bringing shame upon the pack. When Ariadne begs him to believe her innocence, he refuses. Rather than offering support, he publicly rejects her as his mate. The severing of their bond is excruciating. Pain tears through Ariadne's body and soul as the connection that once defined her life is ripped away. Yet hidden beneath the agony is a strange sense of liberation. For the first time in 6 years, she is no longer bound to a man who never loved her. The day of the trial arrives. Pack members gather in enormous numbers, eager to witness the downfall of their Luna. One witness after another takes the stand. The pack doctor confirms that the herb found in Ariadne's room matches the poison responsible for Thea's miscarriage. Warriors testify that they personally discovered the evidence beneath her belongings. Gamma Braden recounts Ariadne's public confrontation with Thea, describing her as emotionally unstable and consumed by jealousy. Each testimony pushes Ariadne closer to execution. Then the final witness is called. Ariadne's heart stops when she sees Sophie walk into the courtroom. The woman she trusted most avoids her gaze and begins to speak. Sophie claims that Ariadne ordered her to deliver poisoned tea to Thea. She describes secret conversations and carefully crafted plans, painting Ariadne as the mastermind behind the crime. The courtroom erupts with outrage. Ariadne can barely comprehend what she is hearing. The betrayal cuts deeper than anything that came before. In that moment, she realizes the conspiracy against her runs far deeper than she imagined. Her enemies did not merely plant evidence, they turned the people she loved into weapons. As the trial continues, Ariadne notices something she had overlooked before. Whenever the crowd praises Thea's kindness and innocence, a brief look of satisfaction crosses Thea's face. The mask slips just enough for Ariadne to glimpse the truth hidden underneath. Thea is not the helpless victim everyone believes her to be. She is orchestrating everything, but the realization comes too late. The elders begin voting on Ariadne's fate. One elder argues that the evidence appears suspicious, and that the investigation was rushed. His concerns are ignored. One by one, the remaining elders declare Ariadne guilty. The sentence is death. As she is led to the execution platform, the crowd cheers for justice. Ulrich stands before her holding the ceremonial sword. Thea watches from the front row, confident that her greatest obstacle has finally been removed. Ariadne refuses to beg for mercy. Instead, she looks at the people who once called her family, and condemns them for murdering an innocent woman. She vows that if fate grants her another chance, she will expose every lie and make those responsible pay for their betrayal. The executioner's blade rises into the air. Ulrich tightens his grip on the sword. The crowd falls silent. Ariadne closes her eyes and prepares to die. Then, just as the blade is about to fall, a familiar voice echoes across the sky. "You have suffered long enough." A brilliant light tears through the clouds. The mysterious woman from the forest appears before the entire pack, and for the first time, everyone feels the overwhelming presence of a divine power.